Welcome to the channel AGM Canadian. In this video, I'm going to talk about coming to Canada as a permanent resident and choosing the right path. So, if you're watching this video and you are outside Canada and you're looking to come to Canada, choose the right path. Don't just come to Canada as a student because your neighbor came, or you have a friend, or you looked at Facebook or YouTube that your colleagues went to Canada as a student, so that is the only way available for you. You must decide your plan and you must be strategic as to how you want to come to Canada. You see, what's happening right now is there are so many students in Canada that are suffering, and no one's telling you this because you're not in the country. You might know what's happening. You may not know everything because you're not living in the city or wherever the students are. But if you go online, you'll get to see there are a lot of students that are facing tremendous hardship. They have graduated or are going to graduate. They don't have jobs. They're looking for any job, which is now going to pay them minimum wage. They have to keep that job, which they don't like, for months and years. It doesn't pay their bills because the cost of living is so high, and they just spent a couple $100,000 on education to work for minimum wage. That doesn't make sense. So, if your purpose is to come to Canada and study, then by all means, get an amazing education in Canada. Study and look for an opportunity to work. That doesn't mean that you will get a job. You may or may not get a job. If you're lucky to get a job, then good for you. But if not, remember, at least you came to Canada, you accomplished your goal of graduating, and you got your credentials that you wanted. Now, if you're looking to work in Canada, Canada has what's called as a work permit. You can apply just like anyone does to a company. You get approved, you get a letter, you use that letter and you apply for your visa and you get a permit. Come to Canada with the right purpose. Don't waste your time studying in Canada if your purpose is working in Canada. If you really want to work, then start the process to work in Canada. Don't waste your time. There are a lot of opportunities that are available, and Canada does offer international people around the world work permits. So those people who are looking to work don't come as students. And the third aspect is if you're a business person, this is very important. If you have, uh, whether you have business knowledge, whether you're a business owner, you have an entrepreneurial spirit, you're self-employed, and you have this ability to develop businesses, or you have a strategic idea, or you have a significant plan that is going to create significant economic benefit to Canada, then apply directly through the business stream. Canada has got some amazing provisions available for business owners. Maybe you're running a business in your home country, whether it's in Shanghai or in New Delhi or in Dubai or London or Tokyo or even Singapore. Canada welcomes people from around the world. So if you have a business that is very successful, and you have employees and you have people that are creating valuable assets, and you have intellectual property, you have opportunity to open up a subsidiary in Canada, and you can build on your business. You can be self-employed and come to Canada directly. You don't need to waste your time studying in Canada or working in Canada, and you can work for yourself. So you have to be very strategic on what your goal is. The cost to study in Canada is at least $100,000 to $200,000, and that's just the cost of tuition. We're not talking about your cost of living and the expenses that you're going to pay till the time you achieve your permanent residence. Keep in mind, it can take you anywhere from 3 to 5 years to get your permanent residence. With the current trends that are going on, there is tremendous challenges people are facing and will face. Number one, there's only so many people that can get permanent residence. So the reality is, for those who are in Canada, you will not get permanent residence. That is the reality. I know it's not easy to hear, And you might think that I'm being negative, but no, it's the truth and that's the reality because there's a cap as to how many people can get the permanent residence. And it just so happens that the services are not available for everyone to obtain the permanent residence. Just like there is limited housing available, even if you do decide to start a family or you do decide to have kids over here, the services are limited. Go online and take a look at how long it would take you to get medical care in a hospital. You'll be waiting for hours. The emergency care, 5 or 6 hours. So this is not, uh, you know, uh, information to scare you or your family, but this is reality. So once again, come to Canada using the right stream. It's an amazing country. You can develop your skills, you can grow, you can learn a lot, but be strategic. Don't follow the plan like anyone else. Be very strategic. You can do a lot in your home country. You can learn the language. Canada wants people that can speak French, and very few people here speak French. So why don't you take that as an ability to learn the language, and you can be very successful. So if you're lost, whether you're in Canada or you're outside Canada, maybe you might need to book your flight back home. Don't waste $20,000 or $50,000 of your money living here when you're not getting anything. And same way, if you're outside the country, don't waste $200,000 coming to Canada when you're not sure when you're going to get your permanent residence due to the points or the eligibility criteria not being met. You must be strategic. If you have a question or you're looking for a consultation, contact me. I'm a licensed, regulated immigration consultant, and I can give you that advice without charging you enormous fees. And with the scams going on right now on the internet, as you can see, there's a lot of fraud taking place. There are a lot of people promising you the stars and the moon. But as I said, I premise my point once again. The reality is everyone will not get permanent residence. So you can stay as positive as you want. You can stay as motivated as you want. But the reality is right now, it's a very challenging time. The country is going through inflation. There are citizens and permanent residents without jobs, and they're trying to work and pay bills. So please be strategic in your plan wherever you are and choose the right path, choose the right program, and find the right way for you and your family. Make sure you're making good decisions, and I wish you all the best. Please like and subscribe for more videos like this. Thank you. Until the next video, take care.